for this ultimate stress given by working stress. For the brittle material, it is ultimate stress divided by working stress. This is the factor of safety for the brittle material. So we have seen what is my factor of safety. Factor of safety basically used for the designing of the material to ensure their breaking point. Okay, to ensure their breaking or failure point. That means we have to define a specific parameter or specific value above which we can't apply the stress. It's called the factor of safety. It's basically working stress or maximum stress divided by working stress. Okay. That is maximum stress divided by working stress. It's called the factor of safety. We have seen for the material for the factor material there is yield point stress to working stress. For brittle material, ultimate stress to working stress. Okay. Okay, this point we are seeing now. Now we are going to see what are the types of loads. Okay. We are going to see what are the types of loads. Load. What do you mean by load? Basically, load nothing but the application of the force. Okay. Basically, there are three types of load. First is static load or the steady load. Second one is impact load. The third one is fluctuating load. First one is static load. First one is which one? First one is static load. Second one is impact load. Impact load. And third one is fluctuating load. Fluctuating load. There are basically three types of loads. First one is static load. Second one is impact load. Third one is fluctuating load. So basically, the static load is nothing but the gradually applied load which does not change in magnitude or direction. Does not change in magnitude or direction. Static load nothing but the load gradually applied on any point. It doesn't change with magnitude or the direction. This includes the force, couple, torque. This example is load over the concrete beam. We see beam on our home. If you apply any force, okay, its magnitude or its direction will change. Okay, in your home. We see the pillar or concrete pillar or beam. Both applied only always remain the same. Okay, it's called static load. Static load nothing but the application of load. It doesn't change with the direction or the with magnitude with the time. Means it's always constant. That means static load. Static load doesn't change with the time or direction. Okay, it's called the static load. is the static load? We think the load which does not change with the magnitude or the direction or with time. Means the load will always stay constant. Next, impact load. Impact load nothing but it is sudden load, sudden application of the load. It is sudden. Application of load is called impact load. Impact load nothing but the sudden application of load with the velocity. Okay? With the velocity. It's called impact load. Impact load nothing but the sudden application of load with velocity. Its example is we are seeing hammer. Suppose there is some plate, okay, and we hammer it on this plate suddenly, okay. We hammer on this plate, hammering on this plate with suddenly is called the impact load. What is include? It includes the velocity. With the velocity, we hammer on it. Okay, it's called sudden load. That is impact load. Third one is fluctuating load. Means then we can understand what is fluctuating load. It can change with the time. Its magnitude. Okay. It's also called as the cyclic load, which varies with magnitude and direction. It is cyclic load. Changes in direction and magnitude. Okay. These are the types of the load we have seen. First one is static load. Static load is nothing but a constant load. It does not change with direction or magnitude. The example is concrete beam or the beam in your home. Okay. Impact load. Impact load is nothing but the sudden load, sudden application of the load with the help of velocity. It's called impact load. Third one is fluctuating load. Fluctuating load is nothing but the type of load in which it is cyclic load. Cyclic load nothing but the change in the magnitude or direction. Okay. Its example is shaft. Okay. We apply some force on the shaft. Okay. It's fluctuating all the time. These are the types of load we have seen. This is one of the types of stresses. Basically, what is a load for any area means any the basic stress element T divided by A is the basic formula of stress. Stress element the load per unit area. Suppose area we apply some amount of force. The amount of stress is divided by T divided by A. It's called the stress. So, what are the types of stress we are going to see now? Basically, what are the types of stresses? Tensile stress, compression stress, bending stress, direct shear stress, torsional stress, and crushing stress. Tensile stress. Okay, first one is tensile stress. Compression. Second one is bending stress. Bending stress. Tensile stress, compression stress, bending stress, shear stress. Here, stress, torsional stress. Torsional stress. Sustained stress. These are all the types of stresses. First one is tensile stress, second is compressive stress, third one is bending stress, fourth one is shear stress, fifth one is torsion stress, and sixth one is coupling. We are going to see it one by one. Okay. First one is tensile. Means I'm just giving the idea about stress. You are going to see in detail in next lecture. First one is tensile stress. Tensile stress nothing but the stress which occurs because of the tension. Suppose there is a we apply some tension, or I pull this from this side and also this side. The tension occur in this duster. So it's called the tensile stress. Compressive stress is nothing but the when we compress something, the stress involved or stress produced in this object is compressive stress. Other one is bending stress. When we bend something, suppose we bend this, it breaks. Okay, so the stress induced by the bending is bending stress. Torsion stress we mean torsion is nothing but this is the axis of this duster. If we rotate it from this and this side, the torsion stress occurs. Determine carefully by pushing it. In next lecture, we are going to see in details what are the types of this stress, what is the use of this stress. Okay.